Hello and welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to doublev.wrestling. I am your host as always, Charlie McDaniel, and right now we are getting right into things. As out first, Royce Calhill. We shall see what she has to say. I'm sure she's out here to address what happened last episode at our pay-per-view 0 Hour. At that event, Royce Calhill went up against Evelyn for that Aurora Championship, but she just fell short. She nearly got there, but not quite enough. Royce went up top onto the top turnbuckle and went for a shatter from the top rope. Alas, she was caught off guard by Evelyn, who hit her with that vicious European uppercut, swatting her out of the fly. Swatting her out of the sky like a fly. And that brought the match to a grinding close. But now Royce is back. And I have a feeling she is not done. After the match, we saw her asking for one more chance, one more match for that Aurora title. And I'm sure that's what she's here to talk about tonight. But we have to see if Evelyn will accept that challenge. And there you go, exactly what we thought she was out here for. We get to see the rematch. Royce Calhill versus Evelyn. That's what she's looking for. That's right, Kale Vallon, ladies and gentlemen. That is the sister of Cal Vallon from SNT Wrestling. I'm sure you're very familiar with him. He's currently the #1 contender for Duke Quinn's World Championship. He'll be facing him at Sin City for that title. But his sister, Kale Vallon, is debuting on doublev.wrestling next episode. But right now, I'd like to take you back to the end of 0 Hour last episode. I want to take you back there and show you exactly what happened and the events that took place at the end of that event. Let's have a look. But now, AMAYA's going for another one. Another implosion kick onto Nakano Takeo. Another implosion kick. That's the fourth one. The fourth implosion kick. And Nakano back up again. AMAYA looking to close this out. Throws her into the corner. And now Nakano in the black corner. The left corner. AMAYA looking for another one. Implosion kick! That's the 5th implosion kick. And the referee is checking on Nakano Takeo. She is hurt. AMAYA has exploded like fire here tonight. Like dynamite. And now, Nakano in the red corner. Looking to be hit by the 6th one. Here it comes. Implosion kick! From Jack AMAYA, the 6th implosion kick, goes for the cover and picks up the win. Oh, but Nakano talking to AMAYA here. Oh, the handshake. Nakano showing a sign of respect. The two competitors respect there. Nakano obviously must have some respect for AMAYA after that hard-fought match. Big congratulations to Jack AMAYA as she closes out 0 Hour with a win here. I thank you all for... That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that is what happened. That's what we saw last episode. The Nightmare, Akira, sending a big message to AMAYA. It seems that she is coming for her. I'm sure we'll see more developments on that later tonight, but for right now, I'm just as mystified as you are. But until we find out more about that, we'll have to move on with our night, with our regularly scheduled programming. And out first, Sarah Walker. Sarah Walker, not been doing the best here in doublev Wrestling so far. She's, I believe she's had about 2 wins, and probably about 6 or so losses. Not the greatest record. One of those wins was just a tag match as well, so she's definitely not been doing too well for herself. But maybe she can turn it around tonight. Maybe. So, I mean, she certainly has the talent she needs to win. She certainly has the talent to succeed here in this business, but we'll have to see if she can turn it around tonight. We'll have to see who her opponent is. Coming straight from SNT Wrestling, it's the Swiss Pirate Queen, Maelstrom. I can't believe that she's here in doublev Wrestling. The amount of amazing debuts we're getting lately in doublev Wrestling. SNT stars coming over. Now Maelstrom. She's been very quiet on SNT lately, ever since she lost to Kitty Garcia a while ago. And since then, Maelstrom, I don't think she's really been up to a lot. But now, here she is in SNT, here she is in doublev Wrestling, and perhaps she's been using that time to train. We'll have to see how she does in this contest against Sarah Walker. Both these women got something to prove tonight. Sarah Walker, she wants to prove that she belongs here. Maelstrom, she wants to prove that she still has it after her long break. Now, the two lock up, a collar and elbow tie up to start up the match. Walker pushed Maelstrom into that red corner now. And the referee separating the two, a clean break. And the two stare down and then lock up again, collar and elbow. Sarah pushes Maelstrom back into that red corner, applying the pressure, just trying to wear down on Maelstrom now. Trying to wear her down in the early goings of this match. And now Sarah quickly uses that opportunity, throws Maelstrom, and then catches her with a clothesline. Takes Maelstrom down to the ground and picks her right back up again. Walker looking to keep the momentum on in this matchup. And look for a very acrobatic, fast-moving, high-flying style from Sarah Walker. She's very energetic, quick, and acrobatic. And that's what we're going to see from her tonight. Maelstrom, very similar. She's got the moveset of a cruiserweight, lots of springboards and top rope maneuvers. Now, Maelstrom catches that fist and then goes for the neck breaker. Of course, Maelstrom, just from the small town of Grindelwald, if I pronounced that correctly. I apologize if I'm not Maelstrom, but here we go. She goes for the sunset flip powerbomb. But Walker turns it around, goes for the cover, gets a 2 count. Oh, nearly gets a win there. Not quite though. As I was saying, Maelstrom from Switzerland, from Grindelwald. Just a very small town, population around 3,800. And she's here to bring pride and attention to her hometown that she loves so much. And now, here we go, that high-flying offense from Maelstrom that I talked about with that springboard crossbody. Now Maelstrom looking to keep up that momentum, bounces Walker off the ropes, leapfrog, and then catches a Japanese arm drag, tosses her over. Now, Maelstrom heads to the outside, onto the apron now. Pointing down at Walker, goes the springboard dropkick. Nice springboard dropkick maneuver there, catches Walker. As I said, nothing on the line here in this matchup. but they certainly have something to prove. Maelstrom would do very well to get a victory in her debut in doublev wrestling. Definitely good to start off strong. Put her name on those power rankings, perhaps put her in line for a title shot in the future. One of the many titles here in doublev wrestling. Walker, well, she has a lot to prove, and that a lot of people are beginning to doubt her. Beginning to doubt if she has what it takes. And Walker, there you go, she messes up right there, misses that drop kick, and now Maelstrom, staring her down, might be looking to capitalize. Oh no. Oh no, Maelstrom caught off guard by Sarah there. Now Sarah, the Hurricane Rana. And now Walker has the head of Maelstrom trapped, goes for those repeated elbows. Walker slams the arm of Maelstrom down to the mat. But now Maelstrom turns it around with a European uppercut. And then picks up Walker with that big slam. Hooks the leg, turns it into the bridge. Gets the cover, doesn't get the win. And now Maelstrom picking up Walker again. Throwing her into that top right corner. Picking her up, might be looking for a superplex of some sort. No, gets the arm drag off the top rope. Maelstrom calling for the end here. The crowd firmly on her side. I think the crowd might be on both of these women's side tonight though. Now a nice Swiss uppercut there from Maelstrom. She heads to the top rope and gets the 5-star frog splash with the cover. Gets the 1 count, doesn't get the 2. Now, picks Walker up again. Walker with the uppercut this time. Grabs, oh here we go, walk in the park from Sarah Walker. Now Walker calling Maelstrom back up onto her feet again. Walker goes for the yellow razor spin. And now Walker goes for the cover after that yellow razor spin. Could she get her victory? No. Maelstrom finds the will to power out of that yellow razor spin. One of Sarah's finishing maneuvers, but it was not enough to put away Maelstrom. But Sarah is not letting that deter her. And now she's going for a series of strikes. No, Maelstrom dodges that one. Sarah bounces off that blue corner. And then Maelstrom is going to take advantage of this situation. Grabs Walker, turns it into the neck breaker. Slowing it down a bit now, taking control of the matchup, turning it back in her favor as Maelstrom sends Walker into that corner. Picks her up. Tosses her outside the ropes now. Could be looking for it. Triangle drop kick. Walker rebounds off that apron and then goes flying to the floor below. Gives Maelstrom a chance to regain her bearings in this matchup, but she's not taking that chance as she goes for a dive to the outside. Amazing energy on show from Maelstrom here tonight. Now, Maelstrom might be looking to close this one out. Bring it to a close after that amazing dive. Goes for the heel hold. Hurricane Rana with the hook of the leg. And Maelstrom puts it away. A very impressive display from Maelstrom there in her debut matchup. There was the beautiful sunset flip powerbomb you saw earlier on in the matchup. Walker, however, nearly turned it into her favor. She turned it into a cover, getting the 2 count, but not enough to put Maelstrom away. There was that big toss with the hook and the bridge. Here was the yellow razor spin that nearly got Walker the win. This was Walker was so close to getting another win here in doublev wrestling, to getting back on track, but it would not prove to be as Maelstrom had too much to fight for, fighting for her hometown in Switzerland. And here she put it away with the keel hold. Now Maelstrom celebrates in the ring. Big congratulations to Maelstrom for a big success on her debut here tonight in doublev wrestling. And we'll have to see what the future holds in store for her, and also what the future holds in store for Sarah Walker. We must move on with our night, ladies and gentlemen, as next up, we've got something in store for you. Next up, we've got a rematch of sorts. A faction rematch. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The one member of Riot who did not compete in that trios title match at 0 Hour. Vibora. Vibora was far too busy fighting with Thorn throughout the entire show. The entire pay-per-view. Vibora fought with Thorn. They fought in the backstage area, they fought by the ringside area, they fought by on the stage, and then they fought finally in the ring, where Thorn managed to pin Vibora. But now, Vibora is looking to take some vengeance for her faction, Riot, as Hammerfall did defeat Riot at 0 Hour. Hammerfall, consisting of Roxanne Oxley, Quinn Payne, and Lilith Gates, they were victorious over the members of Riot and becoming our first trios champions. Now, Vibora here tonight is going to go up against Quinn Payne. Hopefully, Vibora is looking to get a victory, and perhaps she'll be involved in maybe another match. Perhaps Riot might be looking for a rematch against Hammerfall. Like I said, coming out next, one of our 3 trios champions, representing Hammerfall, Quinn Payne. Best friends of Roxanne Oxley, Quinn Payne is here to fight tonight. And this should be an interesting matchup. Vibora, submission specialist, very skilled, proficient at picking apart her opponents. Quinn Payne, similar in that regard. She likes picking apart her opponents as well. And with that vicious knee bar she has as a finishing maneuver, perhaps we're going to see a big submission-based match here tonight. And here we go. The referee calls for the action as the two meet up in the middle of the ring, collar and elbow tie-up, both very proficient technical wrestlers, so we'll see. It'll be interesting to see who gets the better of this encounter, as Vibora seems to come out the better woman there. And now, another collar and elbow tie-up, Vibora twisting the arm of Quinn again, dominating Quinn. Oh, but Quinn turns it around, locks the arm of Vibora behind her head here, then goes for the knee to the gut, another knee, 3 knees to the gut now. And now, Vibora turns it around, twists the arm back behind the back of Quinn, and now Vibora again locking that arm and pushing Quinn off. Very impressive start here from Vibora. Obviously proving that she's the better technical wrestler right now. Oh, but Quinn Payne with a rake to the eyes. Then goes for the roll-up early on in this matchup. The rake to the eyes and the roll-up, not enough. And Vibora is not going to let Quinn get away with that. Oh, doesn't get a cover for long on that one though. Quinn did have to expend some energy to kick out of it though, so very good thinking on Vibora's part. And she drops out of that suplex position, grabs the neck of Quinn, and then European uppercut to the back of the skull. Now locks the arm, stomps on the back of that elbow there, pressing the fingers into the mat, looking to injure that arm perhaps, so that she can apply her signature arm bar later on in the match, her lethal poison. And now Vibora with a fisherman suplex. Takes Quinn down, then locks the arm again, stomps to the arm. Picks Quinn back up, bringing her back to her feet, and then Quinn drops behind Vibora, stomps the knee in, and now Quinn's looking to take the match and put it in her favor, looking to take over the momentum, not with that German suplex though, as Vibora jumps out of it. And now she's got the head of Quinn, and then the nice double knees to the arm, injuring the arm of Quinn even more so now. And now, what's Vibora looking for here? Might be looking to stomp on the face of Quinn. Oh no, oh, there you go. A disrespectful kick there from Vibora. And now, Vibora throws Quinn, bouncing off the ropes. Oh, goes for a forearm, misses it though. Quinn dodges out of the way, very quick on her feet, and then throws Vibora into that red corner, and then a kick to the stump. What's Quinn looking for here? Uh-oh. Quinn is looking to injure the knees of Vibora here, as she's applying that figure four around that steel ring post. Just applying maximum amounts of torque and pressure to the knees of Vibora. And there you see Vibora gripping her knees. That's gotta kill. That's gotta be hurting her right now, as she struggles to get back to her feet, to get back into the ring, to meet the ref's 10 count. That has gotta be hurting her just to stand. After that, a vicious figure four like Quinn's applied against a steel post for pressure, but Vibora finds the wherewithal and the adrenaline to jump up and get that pop-up Meteora down on Quinn. And now Vibora, no, Quinn drops out of whatever Vibora was going for there, and then goes with a trouble in paradise, that roundhouse kick, spinning, jumping roundhouse. And now, could that be Quinn taking the victory? No. Vibora just manages to kick out just before the 3 count there, 2.5 on that pin. And now Quinn, and Vibora returns a punch to the face of Quinn. Quinn with a jawbreaker, trying to take it over, and then the Japanese arm drag, this regular arm drag, excuse me. But now Vibora takes advantage of Quinn's taunting, and she's going for these kicks to the chest, signature kicks, just drilling the chest of Quinn. Quinn unable to resist, and here comes the last one. And now, oh, but Quinn playing possum there for a moment. The arm drag grounds Vibora, and then the nice knee, the chop block to the knee there, takes Vibora down. And then Quinn just smashes the knee of Vibora, almost dislocating it there, the way it bent there, just locking it around her own leg, and then smashing it down the way it is not meant to bend. And then Quinn is looking to follow up that damage with this vicious clutch knee bar applied onto Vibora. And is this going to be enough? No, Vibora manages to wiggle out using her technical background of her own just to get out of that in time. Very close there. Quinn nearly had the victory there. I reckon a few more seconds in that submission hold, and Vibora would have had no choice but to tap out. But that was not the case, as Vibora fights on. She fights on for Riot to prove that they can beat Hammerfall. And now the Pele kick from Vibora, ducking that clothesline from Quinn. But Quinn takes out the knee of Vibora. Very back and forth offense right now, as Vibora gets the leg, the body scissors. Doesn't manage to get a win off of it though. Quinn gets out of that one. And now Vibora goes for a punch, misses. Quinn returns a punch of her own. And now picks up Vibora. Oh, backbreaker onto the knee of Quinn. That's got a sting. And now Quinn stomping down on the elbow of Vibora, using her own offense against her now. It's Quinn wrestling with Vibora. And then looks to target that knee again with the dragon screw leg whip. Just abusing Vibora right now. He's really taking her down. And now she's looking for this maneuver again. Just watch it, the leg of Vibora. And look at the way that it applies the pressure onto that knee. The knee joint just twisting when she hooks it like that. And now, could this be spelling the end for Vibora? The amount of offense that Quinn is putting onto that knee. Vibora might not be able to even move after this one. She's getting back to her feet, but is this a wise decision? As now, Quinn looking to lock in that knee bar again. She hasn't locked in. Vibora trapped in that knee bar. And after the amount of damage that's been done to her knee, I don't think she's going to have a choice but to tap out. And Vibora unsuccessful in trying to fight Hammerfall tonight. Quinn Payne picks up the victory for her team. Quinn Payne proving once again that Hammerfall is superior to Riot. And what an amazing performance Quinn put on here in her singles debut. Very impressive performance by her tonight. Very impressive limb targeting the knee of Vibora, keeping on top of her the entire match. That is SNT Wrestling. Be sure to check them out in the description below, but I am almost certain you're already watching SNT. Amazing shows they put on. But right now, Tia Blade in the back. It seems she's having a conversation with Amber Valentine, a member of Riot. Seems they've come to an agreement. I wonder what that's about. I wonder if Tia might be joining Riot. We'll have to see, but right now, AMAYA. AMAYA is coming out here to have some words. Our world champion. Looks like she's left the belt in the back tonight, but here she is. That's it. I have no idea what Akira's game is, but apparently we'll see something in the main event tonight. AMAYA is going to face someone. It's not Akira. Akira just said it's not her, but we'll have to see who it is. Akira, we're going to see her next episode. Right now, she made her debut last episode at 0 Hour. The Renegade Riley Reeves. I'm just trying to gather my bearings, everyone, after whatever that was, that Akira message. She's coming for Jack AMAYA's title next episode. I have a feeling we might be seeing a new world champion, but we'll have to see. But right now, Riley Reeves, as I said, she made her debut last episode by defeating Tiffany Williams. A very hard-fought, adrenaline-pumping match. Short, but brutal. Riley Reeves showed some amazing fighting spirit in that match. Let's see if she can continue her success tonight. It seems we've got a rematch on our hands. They went toe-to-toe with one another at 0 Hour. And now, match number 2. Tiffany Williams out here to face Riley Reeves. Tiffany Williams. The style of this matchup is going to be interesting. Riley Reeves is energetic, she's explosive, and she is tough as hell. Tiffany Williams, she's a dirty player. She does what it takes to win. So, it'll be interesting to see these two styles clash again. Riley Reeves came out on top at 0 Hour. She managed to power through whatever Tiffany Williams threw at her. Tiffany Williams hit her finisher, the trendsetter, but it was not enough as Reeves kicked out almost immediately with some amazing fighting spirit on her behalf. But right now, it's time for the rematch. And Williams does not seem to be taking Reeves seriously. No, definitely not taking her seriously. Williams is just relaxing on the ropes. And is taunting Reeves. Oh, and Reeves is having none of it. A brutal forearm to the face. Now, Williams blocks the next punch. In terms of forearm of her own. The two women just trading blows now. But Riley, unleashing, blocks the punch from Williams. A kick to the gut. And then Williams hits a forearm of her own. And then a left hook. Another left hook. A third left hook. So many brutal haymaker strikes from Williams. And now, Riley just smashes the head of Williams down onto the mat. Picks up Williams now, and then throws her up into that blue corner, going for a splash. Nails the splash, crashing into Williams. And then heading up to the top rope. Might be looking for an elbow drop. No, too early. Far too early to be looking to hit an elbow drop in this matchup. We're only a minute or so into this match. There's no way you're going to hit an elbow drop that early. And now, Williams looking for a stomp. Kicking in the chest of Reeves. Looking to take advantage of Reeves' missed elbow drop with that fast snap suplex almost there. Now Williams looking to continue on the pressure. Throws Reeves into the corner, then the forearm into the face of Reeves, colliding into her face, dazing her, and then looks to follow up. No, but Reeves with the drop behind, drops out of that one, then catches her with the Russian leg sweep. Williams now on the mat, while Reeves is on the offensive. And now, Williams taken to that rope, laid against it, as Reeves looks to apply the pressure to the back now, just bringing that back on those ropes. And now looking to continue that with this crossface applied to the face of Williams, pressing her knee against the back of Williams as well. Williams manages to get out. And now, those punches again to the face of Reeves, And Reeves off the rope, dropped down by Williams, catches her, atomic drop. Reeves collapses to the mat, and then Williams takes the opportunity to taunt. just sweeping up the dirt onto Reeves. And this one might have been a mistake. Reeves back on her feet, catches Williams, goes on the shoulders, spins it around, Hurricane Runner, and then gets the cover. She's got the legs hooked, gets the one, kick out at 2. At 1, excuse me. And now, Reeves turns around, Purple Rain. Purple Rain, Rainmaker there from Riley Reeves, the Renegade now, looking to continue the offense, sends Williams into the blue corner, getting her up on the top turnbuckle there, and climbing up, might be looking for a Hurricane Runner, no! Williams drops her out of it, right on her spine there, right on the upper back, on the neck, and then Williams with the diving double axe handle, crashing down onto Reeves. Williams in control right now. She turned that Hurricane Rana around on her. Reeves managed the Purple Rain, but was not able to capitalize on that opportunity. And now Williams has taken control. Forearm, the face of Reeves, and then Reeves pulled over to the ropes, setting her up on it. Here we go, she's looking to hit the Trendsetter. Reeves hits a beautiful Trendsetter there. And then Reeves going for the cover onto Williams. Other way round, excuse me. And does not manage the cover though, as Reeves manages to kick out right before that 3 count of that Trendsetter. And now, Williams bounced off the ropes, dropped down by Reeves, leapfrog by Reeves now, and then looks to follow it up with the Thanks Press, just laying in those strikes right into the face of Williams. Williams hit the Trendsetter, it wasn't enough. Reeves hit the Purple Rain, it wasn't enough. And now, Reeves lays in that elbow drop. Elbow drop onto Williams. Is that one enough? No, kick out at 1. Right before that 2 there. And Reeves just taking a moment to collect herself. She heads to the top turnbuckle, might be looking for yet another elbow drop. Oh, but too slow as Williams is getting up. What could Reeves turn this into now? Turns it into, oh, a dropkick, no! Williams just too far, and now takes the opportunity to taunt. And now Williams wrestling with Reeves, pushed off by Reeves. Reeves wrestling with Williams now. He's got her by the head, and then drags her over to these ropes. Williams might be looking, yep, here we go. Williams has been tossed out of the ring now, and Reeves is looking for a dive. She's getting pumped up. She bounces off the ropes, and she comes flying in like a house of fire, thundering through those ropes and smashing Williams against the steel barricade. That steel railing there. And now Reeves is firmly in control. She just needs to capitalize on this opportunity. Tosses Williams into the ring, and now might be looking to close this matchup out. She's heading to the top turnbuckle for the 3rd time in this matchup. Is she going to be successful this time? Goes for the diving double axe handle, manages it, and now looks to follow up, picks Williams up. Might be looking, no, might have been looking for the danger zone there, her finishing maneuver, but Williams dropped out of it before Reeves could get her properly up in the fireman's carry position. And now Williams, after dazing Reeves, she's just taunting, and then here we go, oh my god, just laying in a vicious series of right hands there into the face of Reeves. Now Reeves picked off her feet. A series of blows from Williams, oh my god, just a barrage of punches and strikes and slaps. Reeves collapses onto the mat, and now Williams has her caught. Williams special lays Reeves out on the mat, and now Williams is looking to, oh no, but Reeves right up to her feet, jumps up to her feet, we're coming in, this could be her chance. Oh no, but Tiffany with the enziguri shuts Reeves down before she could really get going in that sequence. Reeves off the ropes, dropped down by Williams, and then the clothesline cuts her down. Williams has been in control for a lot of this matchup, and he goes for the super kick, the running super kick onto Riley Reeves. And then the Renegade gets caught again. Dragged over to these ropes for the second one. Tiffany Williams is looking for the trendsetter. Very proud of herself, and now Williams is dragging Reeves to this bottom rope. Oh my god, she's got her feet up on these ropes. This is something we've seen before. And it picks up the win. That is something we have seen before from Tiffany Williams. And it proves successful again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Williams picks up another big win. First one was back in a Victory Genesis against Murphy Young. Now, yet again, it pulls out a win with that. Look, as you see here, her feet firmly on that second rope. The referee did not see her feet on the rope. The referee was too busy looking at Riley Reeves' shoulders, making sure they were firmly on the canvas. And that allowed Tiffany Williams to pick up the victory. 1-1 in this series, it seems, against Riley Reeves. We will see. I don't think Riley Reeves is going to let that go unpunished. But that is a story for another time, as right now, out come our tag team champions, the Wolves. That's right, the Double V tag team champions of the world. Wolves. In the front with the white hair, Kelly Wolf. In the back, the blonde hair, Kerry Wolf. They are twins. And they are our tag team champions. They won them all the way back at Out of Control by defeating Barrett and Winters. Then they successfully defended at 0 Hour against Uncontrollable. Hard fought matches, both of those. And now they're out here, and I've been told that they've decided to run an open challenge. That's right, the Wolves have decided that they want to run a tag team titles open challenge. Anybody on the roster is allowed to come and compete for these tag team titles. That is any team. They are open, and anybody can get a title shot tonight. Wolves are that confident in their abilities, and it's a great show of sportsmanship to give anybody a chance. But a show of sportsmanship that they may come to regret. As the women answering that call are Outlaw, Tia Cassidy on the left, and the AK-47 Violet Fox on the right. These two make up half of the faction known as Outlaw. They were best friends since childhood, growing up in Australia together, wrestling in Japan, and then coming to America as well. They dominated all over the world, and now they're looking to get some tag team gold in doublev.wrestling. And the last time we saw Tia and AK, they were arguing after Summertime Blues. AK was not very nice, to say the least, to Tia, but it seems they must have gotten over their differences. In the meantime, but those are what is being fought over tonight. Our tag team championships. The Wolves Open Challenge starts now. Tia Cassidy, she faced off against AMAYA at Summertime Blues. However, she was not successful. She was very close to beating AMAYA. She was not successful after the match. AK kind of talked her out a little bit. But it seems since then they've kissed and made up. Perhaps literally, from what I've heard about those two. But that's a story for another time. And now, AK and Tia are working together again as a tag team unit as they look for tag team gold. AK starting it off here for Outlaw, whereas Kerry starting it off for the Wolves. And AK has had a very strong showing in this opening minute of this match. This bout getting underway. Now AK looking to continue the damage, just stomping down on the chest of Kerry. Kerry rolls up, but the heel kick from AK grounds Kerry yet again. Now, AK, Violet Fox, she's got Kerry up, throws her into that corner, and goes for the knees right to the face. Then goes the second turnbuckle there, calling Kerry back to her feet, and goes for a drop kick. Nice missile drop kick there from the AK-47. Goes for the cover after it. Does not manage the win though, as she shouldn't this early in the matchup. It would be a bit embarrassing for Wolves, to say the least, if Kerry got pinned off of the missile drop kick in a minute or two into the match. But right now, AK-47 has tagged in Tia Cassidy, and they're going for a tag team maneuver. Drops Kerry down on her back. And now, Tia, oh my god, just throws Kerry over. And then Kerry getting caught up on those ropes a little bit now. Tia wisely going for the cover after that. She sees the damage that was dealt to Kerry, but it was not enough. Kerry got caught up on those ropes with that, the alley-oop, I believe that's called. Just throwing her over from a powerbomb position. And now, a nice suplex float over to the cover. Nice fast cover. No, not enough to put her away either. Tia getting desperate with these covers now, and then goes for the series of stomps, but that gives Kerry the opportunity to get out of that, and then hits the Michinoku driver. Kerry gets an opportunity, and then tags in Kelly. Now Kelly's in. Tia, though, catches Kelly, trying to power through, trying to wrestle with her, but Kelly gets out, and then turns it to her own favor, throws Tia against the ropes, and then the slinger blade from Kelly Wolf. And then off of the middle, oh my god! Off of the middle rope Phoenix splash from Kelly Wolf, popping that out of nowhere like it was nothing. And it may have looked like it was nothing, but I can tell you the amount of athleticism and agility and just acrobatic talent that takes to execute is out of this world. As well as the amount of damage that it'll deal to your opponent. That is a killer move that Kelly just popped out of her back pocket. But Tia, the powerhouse that she is, has powered through it and is now fighting on. Now Kelly, back to her feet, the European uppercut, spins Tia around, gets her hooked, and then looks for a face buster. Goes for the cover after that face buster. Wise cover there, could have dazed Tia, but did not do enough to get anywhere close to a near fall. And that's really what you want to do in tag matches like this. You know that every competitor is going to have a lot of energy in them. So you're going to want to apply a lot of covers, a lot of near falls, to try to expend their energy, to try to make them kick out as much as possible. They have to throw your body weight off of them every single time. And now Kelly hits another Phoenix splash off the top rope this time. But Tia right back to her feet. Tia is a powerhouse. Tia has so much energy and adrenaline running through her right now. And then after that clothesline, she takes the opportunity to taunt. Now Tia throws Kelly onto the apron, and then the hammer fist just sends her down, crashing onto the floor below. And now Tia got Kerry throws Kerry into the ring. Kelly looks to deliver that enziguri, and now the fist to the back of Tia, gets her hooked. Oh no, here we go, dragon suplex onto Tia Cassidy. And now Kelly Wolf drags Tia into the center of the ring and looks for the knee drop. Right onto the logo there. It's the hardest part of the match. And then the tope con hilo. Tope atomico. I'm not Spanish, ladies and gentlemen, but I believe that was a tope atomico. Whatever it was, tope beautiful, you can call it, because Kelly hit that with ease. And now Kelly bounces Tia off the ropes, looks for that nice discus elbow onto Tia. And is that enough to knock her out cold? It might have been, if not for Violet Fox, who keeps Outlaw in this matchup and then hits Kelly with that tiger suplex. Fires the finger gun at her, telling her that the end is nigh, I'm sure. And now Kerry unable to stop this as Violet Fox gets Kelly up and it hits her with the buckle bomb. Career-threatening move there, that buckle bomb. Hopefully Kelly can continue fighting. She's taken a lot of punishment so far. And now the headbutt from Tia, oh my god, sends her right back into that red corner. And then Tia hits the series of stomps onto Kelly. Outlaw, I think it's safe to say, are in control. Tia, oh my god, Tia with the Outlaw kick. Tia with that Outlaw kick out of nowhere. I did not see that Outlaw kick coming, but is it enough to take those tag team titles? No. That Outlaw kick out of nowhere, throwing Kelly against the ropes and then just smashing out an Outlaw kick. Nearly got the win there. Kelly is not doing well. She is going to have to tag out if Wolves want any hope of staying in this matchup, as Tia is on fire right now. And she's going to look for a side slam. No! Caught by Kelly Wolf as she hit that reverse X Factor. And now the jumping elbow. Leaping elbow onto Tia, and Kelly takes the opportunity to tag out. Now Kerry in. She's got some energy back. She's going to look to do some damage to Tia. Still a little exhausted though. She's got Tia up on that top turnbuckle now. Putting her legs outside the ropes and climbing to the top rope. Hooking the arm. And looking for the superplex. Oh no, she holds on and turns it into the Falcon Arrow. Superplex into Falcon Arrow. Goes for the cover. 2. No. Violet Fox is the sole reason, I believe, that Outlaw is still in this matchup. And Violet is not happy with that referee, apparently. She hits him with a knee and then stomps on him after it. And now she brings the pain to Kerry with that rear clothesline. Knee to the side now. Amazing, how much Violet is affecting this matchup. And now Kelly doesn't see, but oh no, she sees it now, but she's not going to be able to avoid it. Oh, she's trying to take the chair from him, but too late. Violet Fox smashes that steel chair across the crown of Kelly Wolf. The referee didn't see it, but Kelly certainly felt it. And now Tia punching Kerry. Kelly's back up on the apron, but I mean, I'm not sure how aware she is of what's happening. Tia hits that nice rebound Michinoku driver, I believe there. Falcon Arrow? Leave it in the comments below what that move was. Falcon? I think it was a Falcon Arrow. But nevertheless, Outlaw tags out again. And now Tia tags the Violet Fox. The AK-47, Violet Fox in. And then heads to the top rope again. They look to execute the same maneuver they executed earlier. And they get it off without a hitch. Damaging the spine of Kerry Wolf. Now, Kerry lifted up again by AK. AK with the elbow and then a punch, a kick and another punch against the ropes now. What's Violet looking for here? Rebound, backbreaker. And Kelly needs to get into this matchup. Well, I say that, but Kelly is just as hurt, if not more hurt, than Kerry right now. Things are looking dire for the Wolves. Even more so now, after Violet hits that nasty dropkick against the knee of Kerry there. Could have hyperextended it the wrong way there with the force of that dropkick hit. Could snap the knee right in two there, dislocating it. But we'll have to see if Kerry's still fighting. She manages to hit that nice face buster, and now tags in Kelly. And now Kelly punches Violet, and then enziguri grounds Violet. Wolves might be looking to end this matchup in a second, because if they don't end it soon, then things are going to be getting bad and dire for the Wolves. And Kelly's looking to do that with the frog splash. No! Dodged by Violet. Kelly tried to hit the frog splash. That could have ended the match. The frog splash missed. Violet dodged out of the way. Now Violet's got Kelly. 1949 backbreaker. Goes for the cover. That's a Kelly Wolf. After that 1949 backbreaker. 2. And his... Oh my god. Tia Cassidy got in the way of Kerry. And Wolves have lost their tag team titles. I cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. The Wolves Tag Team Open Challenge comes to a grinding halt on the first episode of their Tag Team Challenge. I guess that just goes to show you that anything can happen in doublev wrestling. Usually, you'd expect a champion. They're holding an open challenge. They're going to win. They're going to win a lot of their matches. That's just usually how it goes. They're very confident, and their challenges aren't that amazing usually. But it appears here in doublev wrestling, at least for the tag team titles, Outlaw has proven that wrong, as Wolves defeated in their open challenge. Anything is possible in doublev wrestling, and there was how it ended there. Tia got in the way of Kerry, wasn't able to break up the pin of that 1949 backbreaker. That 1949, a killer move. Nobody has kicked out of it besides Jack AMAYA. That is the only person in doublev wrestling to kick out of that 1949. But now, Outlaw, Tia Cassidy, and the AK-47, Violet Fox, they are your doublev Tag Team Champions. NGR Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, that airs every Saturday after every doublev episode, so be sure to check them out tomorrow for an exciting episode of NGR. It's going to be longer than this episode, I can guarantee you that much, even though this is a long episode of doublev. NGRs are just, they're action-packed, so they need every single second. But right now, Sarah Walker's out here, we'll see what she has to say. An open challenge? Well, we'll have to see who answers the call. Oh no. Well, this might not be good for Sarah Walker. I say might because it's Tia Blade. So, the story between these two. Tia Blade's debut match in doublev wrestling. She went up against Sarah Walker. Hard fought match. Pretty even contest. Tia Blade managed to hit Sarah with that cradle DDT and then picked up the win. Then, next episode after that, Sarah Walker went at it again with Tia Blade, and then Sarah managed to get a surprise Hurricane Rana roll-up onto Blade. Out of the powerbomb position, Blade was not expecting it, with the roll-up win for Sarah Walker. Not exactly an amazingly strong victory, but a victory nonetheless. And that brings us to tonight. Tia Blade is not pleased, it looks, by that victory that Sarah managed on her last episode. And now she has answered this open challenge, perhaps to try to get some revenge. But we'll have to see. Will Tia Blade get her revenge? Or will Sarah Walker prove all her doubters wrong and defeat Tia Blade with a proper yellow razor spin or yellow twister breaker with the 1-2-3 cover. But Sarah Walker starts off with that nice kick and then goes for the punch, but blocked by Tia. Tia delivers that series of kicks, a fourth one, a fifth one, a sixth one, and then ducks the clothesline from Walker and then grounds her. A big barrage of kicks from Tia Blade now, definitely using that height advantage with those long legs to her gain in this matchup. Walker now thrown into that corner as Blade looks to grab Walker and just kind of humiliate her a bit there and then stomp her down to the mat and looks to follow up. Oh my god, a leaping, flipping clothesline there. Beautiful display of athleticism from Tia Blade. And now Tia got a hook snap suplex onto Walker. Tia, definitely the definition of in control in this matchup. Walker's got barely any offense in. And then a code breaker, the lung blower from Tia Blade onto Walker. Walker laid out, and now Blade looks to continue the offense. Oh no, here we go, straight away, looking for the cradle DDT. Oh, so early, so much offense. Is this match over before it even started? No. And that's what I'm telling you right there, folks. It's not the Walker's untalented. Walker has all the talent in the world. Walker has the talent to succeed. She has the talent to compete with the likes of AMAYA, with the likes of Caitlin Rose, with the likes of Andromeda. She has all of that talent. But she just does not seem to be able to find the right opportunity and the right method of executing. But right now, Walker on fire here, bounces off the ropes, and catches Blade with that clothesline. The kip up now. Nice showing by Walker there. Could this be her turnaround? doublev.wrestling hits the Tope Atomico there. We might be seeing the rebirth of Sarah Walker as a competitor before our very eyes, if she is able to get this win tonight. And now, he looks for the tilt-a-whirl arm drag. Nice. To get some distance between her and Blade. And now, might be looking for that golden twister breaker. Heads up to the top rope. Oh, but whether or not she was hitting it, looking for it, Blade gets back to her feet. And then Walker turns that into a crossbody instead. Blade, I'm sure, sick of Walker by now, of dealing with her. Perhaps that might have been what our meeting with Valentine was about, but she's not sporting any riot patches on her gear, so we'll have to see whether she really has joined. And now Walker, here we go! Golden Twister Breaker onto Tia Blade. She nails the Golden Twister Breaker. But Walker, what's Walker doing? Walker does... She hesitated for far too long there. And there you go, Tia Blade kicks out just before the 3. And I think Walker was just lacking confidence in herself there. Walker didn't seem to believe that she had it in her to get the pin there. She kind of froze up. She hit the Golden Twister Breaker. She got to her feet and then she froze. She froze in place, staring at Tia. She wasn't sure if she was going to be able to hit the Golden Twister Breaker. And she wasn't sure if she was going to be able to get the pin after that Golden Twister Breaker. She wasn't sure what to do. And I think things like that are the reason why Walker just fails to succeed in doublev.wrestling. She froze up when it mattered most. And because of that I think that's cost her the match. Tia Blade only just managed to kick out of that Golden Twister Breaker, and after all that time, I think if Walker went for the pin straight away, it would have been a win. It would have been a clean win for her. But right now, Walker on the offensive again. But for how long is my question? She's questioned herself majorly already in this matchup. And as a commentator, I'm not confident in her abilities to close this match out. If she's having questions like that, having doubts like that, especially after a nasty lung blower like that from Blade. Blade now bounces Walker off the ropes, hits a fence press, drilling those right hands into the face of Walker. And now Blade picking Walker up once more, throws her into that blue corner. What's Blade looking for here? And now Walker up in the top rope. Oh no, but Blade does not want to mess around. Cradle DDT off the top rope. Blade not messing around as she goes for the cover. And I believe that's a wrap. Walker suffers another loss. And honestly, I don't know if there was the yellow twister breaker. I don't know. She froze for so long after it. She was just so much doubt in her own abilities. And I know she has the talent. But I don't think Walker's capable of executing that talent and succeeding in this business. Walker, after a loss streak like that, it's basically a loss streak. She got one victory in the middle of it with that roll-up win onto Blade. It barely counts. So that loss streak from Walker continues. And when will it end? But let's congratulate Tia Blade, as she did amazingly in that matchup. Very good job to Tia Blade. I'm sure she's got a big future in doublev wrestling. Very well done by her tonight. Oh, and Walker's grabbing a mic now. Well, there you have it. Walker has accepted the challenge of the debuting Kale Vallon. Well, we'll have to see how that plays out next episode, but will it be a repeat of Sarah Walker's story ever since she first stepped foot in doublev wrestling? We'll have to see. But for right now, we have a very special, exciting match in store for you. That's right, straight off of her match at 0 Hour, of her amazing match against AMAYA for that world title. It's Nakano Takeo, the embodiment of strong style, hardcore strikes, MMA-like offense, and submissions. Hailing from Kyoto, Japan, Nakano Takeo is here to fight tonight. I can't wait to introduce her opponent. The ever terrifying, the ever unnerving, the ever... Holy... Excuse me? Wasn't expecting that. As I was saying, the ever threatening Sister Thorn. Still your Huntress champion. She won it off of Vibora, then Vibora took it back off her in a backstage brawl, attacking her on the way to ringside. Then Vibora took it back off her in the locker room, and then Vibora and Sister Thorn battled all throughout Gear Hour, throughout several matches, in the backstage area, on the stage, in the crowd, in the ring, and in the end, Vibora was put away by Sister Thorn. Oh! Again. Vibora was put away by Sister Thorn. And if you are new to the show, you don't know quite how the Huntress title works, then it is being defended in a regular match tonight. Nothing special about this match, it's just a regular old match. But because that title right there that you see on your screens, because Sister Thorn holds that title, no matter where she is, as long as a referee is present, anybody can pin or submit her and win that title. As long as there is a referee there to count or acknowledge the submission, he is obligated to do so, and then there could be a title change. That's how Vibora won it, by attacking Thorn on her way to the ring. That's how Thorn won it back, by attacking Vibora in the backstage area. But right now, just Nakano Takeo versus Sister Thorn in a regular match. This does mean that Thorn could theoretically get herself intentionally counted out, but it really wouldn't matter, as Nakano could just keep beating the ever-loving crap out of her and then pin her after the match to get the title, if it so came to that. Those are the rules for the Huntress title. If you have any questions, or if my poor explanation wasn't sufficient, then please leave a comment, and I'll be sure, well, I don't run the social media, but I'm sure Rachel Larson will be sure to get back to you, our general manager, regarding that. But right now, in the early goings of this matchup, if you've been watching, Nakano Takeo is on fire. He just delivered a vicious series of kicks in that corner to Thorn, and then followed it up with a running hesitation drop kick. And now the two are trading blows in the center of the ring. Thorn taking control a little bit now with that knee strike, and then a headbutt grounds Nakano. Now Thorn drops the elbow onto Nakano. Thorn drags Nakano into the center of the ring now. She does not want to lose her Huntress title. She's grown very fond of it and very proud of that title. In many ways, it is a very big honor to hold such a title, as it pretty much paints a huge bullseye on you. Anybody and everyone can come for you. And so to hold on to it means you are tough. And now, Nakano taken down with that neck breaker from Thorn. Thorn putting on a very nice display here so far in this matchup. Now Thorn pulling Nakano back up to her feet. Nakano sent down by Thorn, and Thorn looking to, after that nice string of offense, looking to slow the pace down and wear Nakano down a bit. But this might be a mistake from Thorn, as Nakano is definitely more technically proficient than she is. And that allows Nakano to get out of that one. Oh, but no, Nakano caught with a fist, and the two just inviting each other to hit blows on one another now. Oh, but then Nakano catches that one, and needs to follow it up with a string of offense now. The strikes, the crowd going crazy right now for Nakano Takeo, but Thorn returns that with a belly to belly. Oh, the crowd showing their displeasure with Thorn. The thumbs down from that man in the blue shirt there. Big ups to him, he's very into the show. And now, Thorn clotheslines Takeo out of the ring. Thorn bounces off the ropes, leaping over and crashing through Takeo. Crazy amount of speed and power that Thorn got on that suicide dive there. Takeo just laid out. Thorn just crashes through. And Thorn now has brought a steel chair into the ring. And the referee holding Thorn off from continuing to go over to Takeo. What are Thorn's intentions for this chair? Whatever they are, she is distracted right now. She doesn't know Takeo's back in the ring. Takeo up behind her. German suplex right onto the chair. the head of Thorn caught on that steel chair there, and that's got a kill. Oh, and then a forearm from hell there from Nakano Takeo. Doesn't manage anything but a 1 count on it though. And now Nakano eyeing up Sister Thorn. Could she be looking? Oh my god, a roundhouse kick rolling savant there from Nakano Takeo. Goes for the cover after that rolling savant. No, just a 1 count. Both of these women have amazing amounts of power to kick out of moves that they are kicking out of at 1 counts. And now Takeo grounds Thorn, grounds her again, needs to follow up, catches the leg. Oh no! Enziguri from Thorn. Thorn now will turn in her favour with the rolling elbow. Thorn screaming now. There's that blue man, and the crowd is again thumbs down. And now Thorn caught by Takeo this time. Oh, and a nice string by Takeo there. I think that dude in the crowd was cheering then after that happened. I reckon he's a huge Nakano Takeo fan. Maybe he's wearing that colour shirt because it matches her hair. It's a bit creepy, but you know, you never know. But back to the match, Nakano Takeo. Oh, just striking a pose there, reminiscent of AMAYA, and then goes for the missile dropkick. A little bit of a tribute to perhaps her new friend, Jack AMAYA there. With that missile dropkick, obviously not as proficient at it as AMAYA is. So it did not manage to do much to Thorn there. Now Thorn, picked up by Takeo. Takeo throws Thorn down, and then bounces off the ropes and stomp to the chest. And another kick to the chest of Thorn. Thorn just being picked apart, piece by piece, by Nakano Takeo right now. Oh, misses that one. Oh, but there we go. Yeah, Thorn has no reprieve right now. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And now a knee to the back of the head. Thorn is just being picked apart. There is nothing. Oh, and the referee checking on Thorn. She is definitely being picked apart by Nakano Takeo here tonight. Nakano telling Thorn to bring it. I'm not sure if Thorn can. Thorn just collapses after that stomp. Is Thorn gonna fall here tonight? The power of Nakano Takeo. It's certainly looking that way. And now Nakano not gonna give Thorn any chance to catch her breath. She goes for the gator roll and then a nice crossface to apply some pressure and smashes her down. Just a little submission hold there applied just to do some more damage and wear Thorn down a little bit more. And now, oh, and again, Nakano again with that gator roll, wearing Thorn down, and then turns it into the crossface, wears it down a bit more. Thorn definitely slowing down in her movements, you see there. Definitely getting worn out by Nakano Takeo. That is what her style will do best to you. But maybe Thorn just had a burst of energy. She's grounded Nakano, the elbow sent her to the ropes, and then Thorn, rebound, Falcon Arrow? That's the move that I wasn't sure what it was called earlier. Oh, but I know what this one's called. Watch out for that choke slam. As Thorn takes Nakano Takeo right down, sending her through the mat almost. And now, Thorn smashes Nakano down and transitions it into the Anaconda Vice. Nakano's got to get out of this fast, and she does just that. Nakano will not last long in that Anaconda Vice. Good thing she got out that quickly. Oh, and now Nakano wraps her arms again around the throat of Thorn. fading fast. The light in the arena is fading for Sister Thorn. And could this be the end of her Huntress title reign? Everything's going black. Oh, but no, it seems like Thorn is able to roll out of that one. Powers out. Very nice display by Thorn to be able to outlast Nakano there. And now he's looking to pick Nakano up again. Might be looking for another chokeslam perhaps. Wrestling with her. Throws her down again. Oh, and Thorn definitely wants a little bit of time to herself right now after that sleeper hold. Oh, but Nakano power is up. Dodges whatever Thorn was going for there. Gets behind her. Locks the arms. Dragon suplex. Goes to the bridge. 2-0. Kicks out at the 1. Oh, and the forearm. Vicious forearm from Takeo. And then looks to follow up again. European uppercut. And another punch. A kick. Another kick. And now Nakano Takeo drilling the chest of Sister Thorn with a series of kicks in the corner. Now Takeo telling Thorn it is all over. Goes for the hesitation drop kick, colliding with the face of Thorn. And now Nakano Takeo lining it up, eyeing Thorn up. Might be looking to close this one out. Here we go. Rolling Savate. Thorn drops to the canvas and gets pinned for the 3 count. We have a new Huntress champion. Impressive work by both competitors, honestly. That match was really an action-packed match. Thorn put up a hell of a fight. She threw some hell of moves at Nakano. Nakano threw some amazing strikes. Both women put their all into that matchup. I don't think either should be ashamed. But there can only be one winner. And tonight, that winner was Nakano Takeo. Oh, and in the back, it seems there's an altercation between Eve and Royce. I'm not sure what they were saying to one another. But, oh, Eve laying out Royce there. That huge drop onto that concrete there on the back floor. Oh, my God. And then Eve stomping on the chest of Royce. I have no idea what started this. We just cut to it after that match. And they were basically already fighting. It had just started. And now, Royce being picked back up by Eve again. And Eve, oh, Jesus Christ, just tosses Royce just like she was nothing. Eve is apparently not pleased with what Royce had to say. And definitely not pleased with the amount of fight that Royce put up at 0 Hour. She nearly beat Eve. Eve was wounded after the match. But right now, Eve is showing Royce why you don't mess with her. Just smacking the face. Oh my God, the knee strike. Royce, dazed and confused. And now, Eve picking Royce up again. Oh no, here we go. Eve, oh, the DDT there. And Royce is out cold. Suffice to say, I think that means challenge accepted. We must move on. Out comes El Foragito, member of Uncontrollable, with her teammates Karen Evans and Amy Reyes. Uncontrollable was unsuccessful at 0 Hour in trying to capture those tag team titles, but maybe El Foragito will find success tonight. El Forajido from Mexico. She not the cleanest player in the game. I guess I can say that much. El Forajido definitely will cheat when she needs to. And we've got another rematch for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This one from the episode before 0 Hour. It's Pixel. The last time we saw Pixel was, like I said, the episode before 0 Hour. Last time we saw El Forajido as well. And those two were going up against one another. Pixel had it won. She hit her, she hit the Gigabyte. Her finishing maneuver, she hit the Gigabyte. And then she covered Forajido for the 3. But the referee was distracted by Karen Evans. So, by all means, Pixel should have a victory over El Forajido, but that is not the case, as El Forajido cheated and got the victory. But maybe Pixel, just maybe, she can pull out a win tonight. Oh, but no! Oh, God, not if this happens, though. Uncontrollable. Karen Evans and Amy Reyes out here. And they assaulted Pixel before the match. Now El Forajido getting involved as well. 3 women, just brutal beatdown onto Pixel right before the match. Oh my God, the amount of... Before the match could even start. Uncontrollable, beats down on Pixel. And now Pixel said to the referee that she's okay to start. And this is a mistake by Pixel. She needs to cut her losses and she needs to recover. But apparently not. She's Pixel. She's got too much fight in her. Pixel's agreed to compete. Pixel says she can still fight. But look at she's dazed and confused. And oh my God. Pixel had a big chance, a big opportunity on her plate. She could have beaten El Forajido. She could have hit the Gigabyte, win, start her career off nice and strong in doublev.wrestling, but it's not looking like she's gonna. Yeah, after that beatdown before the match, after that beatdown Uncontrollable gave her, she's just too dazed to fight. El Forajido just taking pure advantage of that fact, not letting up at all. This isn't even a match. I mean, let's be honest. This is not a match. This is a mugging. And now the poison mist from El Forajido turns around. Molotov goes for the pin. And the most undeserving win I've seen in a long time. El Forajido picks up a win. But, I mean, did she really, is anybody really congratulating her on it? I don't think so. But I don't know, I don't like what she's doing here. She's gonna hit a forearm on Pixel, and now she's picking Pixel up again. What's El Forajido doing? We're going for another poison mist onto the face of Pixel. No relent from El Forajido, and another Molotov. I mean, wasn't it enough just winning like that? You have to attack her after the match as well. El Forajido, your victor.
Greetings, plebeians! It is I, your favorite vegan poet and local handsome fellow, Douglas Bacon. I am here to present and promote the greatest invention since gluten-free sliced bread, the WOCW subreddit. Oh yes, join us over on reddit.com to discuss all the latest news regarding NGR, WV, and SNT. You are more than welcome to post whatever topics you like, including fan art, speculation threads, and, memes? Indeed, nevertheless, join the conversation at www.reddit.com/r/WOCW. We hope to see you all there.
Hey WOCW fans, it's Shane, aka 1000 Realities from the Chicago Geek Society podcast. If you are looking for the best podcast to stay informed of the nerdiest news going around, then Chicago Geek Society is the podcast for you. Tune in for some of the best talk around Chicagoland and the world, and check out our new podcast, Caw is War, where yours truly reviews New Generation Rising, Victory Vengeance Wrestling, and of course, Saturday Night Thunder. Check us out at chicagogeeksociety.podbean.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to check out that podcast, Caw is War, a part of the Chicago Geek Society. Great podcast they have over there. But for right now, it is time for our main event. Here's AMAYA in the backstage area walking through. Oh, she's talking to Nakano Takeo. Nakano perhaps giving her a little bit of advice. Not really sure if the world champion needs advice, but good show of friendship nonetheless. Wishing her luck perhaps in her battle to come. Without further ado, let's see what Akira has in store for us. Dynamite AMAYA, our Double V World Champion. She won it at Out of Control so many weeks ago now, after getting to the finals in our tournament for the title. She defended it against Tia Cassidy. She beat Violet Fox to win it in the first place. She defended it against Nakano Takeo. And next on her list, next episode, seems to be Akira. Will that be another defense on her check marks, or will that be where her reign ends? What is this? Just like Akira said, it seems. Tonight, AMAYA faces a specter, a ghost. I don't know who this is. I don't know what she's doing here. I don't know her past. I don't know what she is, but she is here to fight AMAYA tonight. She is here to hurt AMAYA tonight. And I can only hope that AMAYA can survive. This is it. AMAYA going head to head with Akira's attack dog, I suppose. Her scout. And the two just motionless. Oh! And SPECTER is goading AMAYA to her. AMAYA is telling her to come on. And AMAYA's bringing the fight to SPECTER straight away. But SPECTER catches that punch, returns a forearm of her own. And then a barrage of strikes and kicks. AMAYA, defenseless, and then the palm strike. Sends her down to the ground, stunning her. SPECTER sent out before Akira's match next episode. To hurt AMAYA, to scout her out, I'm sure. But can AMAYA survive the onslaught that SPECTER brings? Now SPECTER is throwing AMAYA into that blue corner. Goes for the... Oh my god, what a vicious knee strike there. Into that corner. Heading to the top turnbuckle. Goes for a frog splash. And now, SPECTER stalking her prey. Heads outside the ring now. I'm not sure where SPECTER's going to get a steel chair. And SPECTER just smashing it on the apron now, smashing it just all around the ringside area. Now she's going to take it to AMAYA, but the referee grabs it from her just before she can. AMAYA takes this opportunity, Russian leg sweep, grounds SPECTER. Though I have a feeling she's in a match like this, she's not going to really care about being disqualified. We'll have to see whether she does want to humiliate AMAYA by pinning her to the mat, or whether she's just here to deal out the damage. AMAYA heads outside the ring now, heads back inside, and then the heel kick onto SPECTER. Heading up to the top turnbuckle now in that blue corner. AMAYA pumping herself up, waiting for SPECTER to get back to her feet, and nails her with that crossbody. Very nice crossbody from AMAYA there. Goes to the cover after it. A bit too early. Yep, there we go. Kicks out at 0 there, SPECTER does. A nice kick from AMAYA though. Just as SPECTER was trying to get to her feet. SPECTER bounced off the ropes. Another heel kick from AMAYA. Very nice performance so far in this matchup from AMAYA, our world champion, as she goes for that flying springboard forearm there. A phenomenal move there by AMAYA. And now, SPECTER throws AMAYA into that blue corner. Another vicious knee strike, just like earlier. Picking AMAYA, lifting her back to her feet. And tossing her into the red corner now. A nice hammer toss and then a crossbody grounds AMAYA. AMAYA is hurt here. SPECTER's calling her back to her feet. And a super kick from SPECTER right to the midsection it looked to be there. Oh my god, what a clothesline there from SPECTER. Oh, goes for a clothesline again, but AMAYA catches it this time. Returns with a nice leaping heel kick. And now, AMAYA ready, rearing to go. Calling SPECTER back to her feet. And AMAYA coming in like a house of fire. Goes for it, hits it, the Pele kick. Grounds SPECTER. And now AMAYA, the momentum is in her favor. She lifts SPECTER back to her feet and throws her against that blue corner. Clothesline takes her down to the ground. The momentum has shifted in favor of AMAYA now. The world champion heads to the top turnbuckle and hits that leaping senton bomb. Goes for the cover after that senton. Is that enough? Is that the win taken out of SPECTER? No. AMAYA thought she might have had it there for a moment. Not quite. Nice elbow drop from AMAYA. She's going to have to keep the offense on and not give SPECTER any chance to recuperate. And that's exactly what she's going to do here. AMAYA is looking for the implosion kick, and she hits it. Very clean connection on that implosion kick now. Goes for the cover. Does not manage the pin. A near fall there in favor of AMAYA. SPECTER kicks out 2.5. One implosion kick down. AMAYA, a nice clean connection on that. She hits another one. It could be over. Now AMAYA got the wrist lock on. Leaps off the rope. Hurricane Rana. Very nice wrist lock Hurricane Rana there. rope assisted. And now AMAYA not letting up on this offense. But SPECTER gives her no choice as she reverses it, turns it into a flatliner. And now, SPECTER, kick to the midsection, kicks to the midsection again. SPECTER bounces off the ropes, looks for a curb stomp. SPECTER with the curb stomp there, and then mocking AMAYA. The curb stomp, that's... But is AMAYA going to kick out? AMAYA kicks out just in time with that curb stomp. The curb stomp, that's the move, that's Eve's move, that's Evelyn's move. Could that be? Oh, and SPECTER just taking out her frustration as the referee now. Could that be what that video at the end of 0 Hour meant? Akira's message said, Sung Ki has ended. Did that mean that Eve is a part of Akira's group? And so Akira, maybe all of Akira's lackeys use the curb stomp. Maybe Akira uses the curb stomp. Maybe Akira and Eve are connected. Sung Ki was the first target, and now AMAYA is the second. Royce Calhill's name was also on that list, as well as Nakano Takeo. Perhaps those people will come next. Perhaps Evelyn, Akira, and SPECTER will target them. We'll have to see. All I know is those curb stomps can be devastating. Evelyn against Sung Ki at Out of Control. Evelyn hit Sung Ki with about 4 or 5 curb stomps. And Sung Ki is still in the hospital. Sung Ki, she went to the hospital straight after that match. And every medical report I've gotten since last one said, oh, a nice super kick there from SPECTER. AMAYA is taken out right now. But the last medical report I got said that Sung Ki was still in hospital as well, still trying to recover from the injuries caused by those curb stomps. Evelyn, the brutal, maniacal style that she has, absolutely targeting and injuring Sung Ki. But right now, SPECTER is looking to do the same to AMAYA, looking to injure AMAYA. She's got her up on the table. And now she's got her hooked. Here we go. Brainbuster through the table. And the referee calls for the bell. The referee calls for the bell. He calls a DQ in this contest. But honestly, I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to bring an end to this fight. I think AMAYA is going to keep on fighting. I think SPECTER's going to keep on fighting. I think a DQ means nothing right now. As SPECTER tosses AMAYA back into the ring now. The referee watching on. He's not going to be able to do anything to stop it now. SPECTER tosses AMAYA right back outside. AMAYA just crumpling to the ground. She's got to be hurting after a brainbuster through that sound table there. I can't imagine the amount of pain that's going through AMAYA's body right now. These are the types of malicious acts that Evelyn did to Sung Ki to injure her. Evelyn tried to do the same to Alice Piper. Piper luckily escaped unscathed. Thanks to Royce, who stopped Evelyn's assault before it really began at the end of the match. But right now, Akira's other lackey, SPECTER, is looking to do the same to AMAYA. As AMAYA goes right through that steel chair. And AMAYA is hurt right now. AMAYA laying on that ground, laying on the mat. And now she rolls to her feet. But is she... She's helpless to resist this onslaught from SPECTER. And now SPECTER lifts AMAYA up, drops her down with a suplex. SPECTER's onslaught seems to be never ending at this rate. She drags AMAYA to the corner. What's SPECTER looking for here? I'm looking for another super kick. Grounds the world champion. And now SPECTER picking her up once again. throws AMAYA outside the ring now. What's Spectre looking for now? You can see the cogs turning in her malicious head. She's figuring out what to do with AMAYA. I think she has a good idea. This is going to be an explosive end to this match. If Spectre can hit it. Oh my god. Spear through the steel barricade. Spear through the steel gate. Goes collapsing. And AMAYA unmoving on the outside of the ring there. And for what it's worth, your winner, I suppose, of the brawl, Spectre. And is this what we will be seeing next episode with Akira versus AMAYA?